Prepper here, and we are in the parking lot where I just grabbed my mail, and I wanted to show you something that I've been noticing a lot in our area recently. In fact, can't really tell, but right in the center of the screen there's actually a plane. Probably not at 10,000 feet, which is their normal cruising altitude, but you see you have this bullshit in the sky going from there all the way to there. Now, some people think this is something called chemtrail, only because they think that it used to have chemicals in it, but it could be, metal particles, flakes, stuff designed to, spread out and keep the sun from shining on us. And other people think it's just exhaust, just a natural phenomena of, natural phenomena of the exhaust, out in the atmosphere. But I don't think it's exhaust. And couple main reasons that I don't think it's exhaust is, one, you don't see every plane at that altitude spitting it out all the time, and the atmospheric conditions at that altitude, even though the winds are different, the pressure and the temperature are basically similar. So if a plane was going to spit out exhaust that looked like a white cloud at that altitude, it would basically always do it. But they don't always do it. The other thing you'll notice about chemtrails, as I believe they are, or crap trails, whatever's in there, is that they tend to go on all these patterns, these crisscross patterns, and a lot of time they'll run parallel to each other. So you'll see the one that gets spread out, and then you'll see the jet going all along again and gets spread out. You'll see we have another one up here, and then we have another one up there, and another one, sort of a faint one up there, but I just saw the jet come by. So I mentioned this on somebody's video the other day, but like the whole summer I really didn't see a lot, and sort of into the fall, and then all of a sudden just recently, they sort of do this, and I think they try to mask it when there's like clouds and stuff going on, because they don't want to have it be that obvious. And if you'll notice, even already they spread out and sort of diffuse, so they sort of spread out and cover the whole atmosphere. Now, who knows, they're putting cold fluid in it, or they're doing metal flakes to try to reflect the sun and keep the temperature down, or they're trying to weather modify, who knows. But I would strongly encourage you to kind of keep an eye on what's going on in the sky. And if you notice, look at planes that are not emitting chemtrails. Oh, actually, here we got a fresh one. So right here, you can see, so you'll notice we have these patterns where we have them coming, they're kind of coming out like this, and then they're kind of coming out like that, and then this guy, he's coming again, he's got this big blue patch of sky, and something in his computer or his boss said, hey, there's too much blue sky there. So what's going to happen, he's going to just fly this straight beeline, and all this shit's going to come out of the plane. It's going to sit there in the sky, and it's going to start like that, and then it's going to sort of mature to that, and then eventually it's going to mature to this, where it just kind of keeps spreading out and form this big white cloud bullshit. And then it's not jet exhaust. See, here we have another jet at a little bit lower altitude. I don't think it's a little hard to sort of, there we go. No, that's the bird. Where's the jet? My phone is screen, it's too difficult to see, but so this guy's gonna fly up, and I would hazard a guess that the same plane that dropped that one and that one is this guy, and he's probably just gonna keep canvassing the area with this bullshit till he runs out of juice, or runs out of fuel, or runs out of whatever the spray is. Considering how much fuel or how much weight these planes can carry, he could be up there for hours. It could be a 747. And one of the things on my bucket list before I die is to get up there with a private plane, fly through the middle of that shit, and try to get some samples. They're way the hell up there, but it's not like restricted airspace. You could fly a private plane or a private jet that high. It's just insane to me that they're putting out whatever this bullshit is, and it's just kind of crazy, if you ask me. I've been kind of an aviation nut for a long time, and I've watched planes for years and years and years and years, and the majority of the time they don't leave that bullshit up in the sky. And then when I got a little bit more hip to chemtrails or whatever they are, I realized, sorry, I just had this bacon breakfast wrap from Del Taco. I realized that when you see one, you start seeing a lot of them, and it's just crazy. Anyways, I gotta get some gas and then go to the park and kill 2 hours before work. But I just thought I'd share that with you, YouTube. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Keep your cars, trucks, motorcycles, snowmobiles, and boats running better than I do, and keep prepping.